Streaming
Right,
live. There we go.
there we go. How's it, everyone? Hope you're all well. Sharp, sharp.
Good
And
afternoon,
yeah,
or
and
morning, or wherever you're at. Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to see now if it's coming up. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're live. So, sorry, just bear with me, putting the comments back up where I can actually see them. How's it, Warren? How's it, DVD? How's it, Clint?
Ron
How's
Crow,
it,
Marco.
Stacy? Ronco, Marco, Robo, Stevo? Robo, please keep your legs in at all times.
That's right. Brother Blade Walker.
Yeah. Gonzo, Clint,
Yep.
gentlemen of honor,
Gabe,
welcome.
Gabe Harlan.
Ethan,
Kathleen.
hello, Kathleen.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get all the chats up and going in front of me at the same time.
Good.
And I've just made stuff disappear from my side, but that will work anyway.
Good to see you too, Brother Blade Walker.
Yeah, Blade Walker. Yeah, so welcome for joining us. As you can see, please keep all limbs in on the hippo at all time. And if you're on the giraffe, please make sure you tighten up fast. And thanks, Uncle Jimmie, for joining me for my first live. It's
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
it feels weird this because normally I can hear other people talking and it just feels weird. But yeah, we'll get through it.
Well,
So
as deaf as I am, I got to have these, or background noise gets me.
yeah, I
Welcome,
might have the kids popping in or running around out there. I have asked them just to keep it down, but we'll see how well that works in being kids. How's the YouTube music photo? In SC Monkey,
Yep.
um,
Clint Crosby,
and
Mick
Donna.
Ranger.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nick. Oh, so I've had to go and make some people give them wrenches or spanners. Um, if any of you want a spanner, please just let me know and I'll gladly give you one. So share your links and all that as we're going along. So yeah, I'd try and get as many of your names out there. Like you've all helped me and you guys help everyone, which is beautiful.
Yep.
I did have a list of the way I wanted to do it today, but I don't know how well that's going to go. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how we'll just take it as it goes.
There you go. That's the way to go.
Yep. And I've already clicked out of where I can see all the comments. Chris wants to range.
Yep.
It's coming, Chris. Stay still. That is mod. There we go. Anyone else ask for a wrench that I missed? There we go.
There's Kelly.
Hey, Mom. Love you, Mom. Oh, this is so good. So basically, what we all here to do is to pick Uncle Jimmie's brain and learn about knife modding. I'm sure a lot of you have got knives that you've won from Uncle Jimmie, who's passed them on to YouTube channels. One of mine, one of my babies, and I've got a question about this, but I'll hold off on that for now.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the one where there was a couple pictures of me pretending to hunt giraffe. Another one, my QSP parrot, where you've dyed the handles, plain anode, the pocket clip, and acid etched the blade.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Aries EDC. Jim
Yeah.
Cox.
Yeah. But then I've got from Brian, I think this one was. Yes, I won this one on Brian's channel,
Mm-hmm.
not the VB. So again, dyed the handles. And some of you know, I started a bit of a joke that there's Hey, there's Aries. Hey, there's Aries.
Mhm.
It's the special club if you get the green ones. So you're part of the special club if you have the green ones from Uncle Jimmie
Yep.
or from whoever. Then my one that I won on Zach stuff, my bug out, that might have been thrown out if I'd kept the standard scales on it. But because of Uncle Jimmie, whoa, there goes my knife. Because of Uncle Jimmie, this one's not going anywhere. And I was just saying to him now, when we were in the background, how much I love this knife now. And
Cool.
it's a proper fidget spinner, if you want to call it that.
It's a guillotine. There's no doubt.
Yeah, so let me try and get a bit of a close up on that. There we go. With the lightning anode.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love this knife now. So, yeah, like I'm sure a lot of you, hey, there's Derek for real.
Yep. Hello, Derek.
I'm sure a lot of you have got, or if not yet, you probably are going to win one soon. Uncle Jimmie's actually sponsored us one for tonight's giveaway as well.
Mm-hmm.
So stick around for that. Then there's a rhino, a pickle steel rhino with Kelly at the moment, and some of Kelly's lanyard stuff, her monkey fists and all that, but she'll show us all of that a little bit later. So that you guys can see what that's also for a giveaway. So yeah, thanks for being here, and let's get into this. Uncle Jimmie,
Yeah.
where did you start collecting knives? And then, yeah, first off, where did you start collecting knives?
Well, of course, I've carried a knife since grade school.
Okay.
You know, everybody carried them back then. It was a tool, and it still is a tool. But I didn't really start collecting until probably, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago. I always just carried a knife, and it was a tool, and that was it. But about 5 or 6 years ago, I started collecting some, but I was mostly in traditionals because I really wasn't up on the modern stuff yet. And I just kept getting a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper into the weeds. And next thing you know, you got a substantial investment in them. So, but yeah, that's kind of how I evolved in them. But
Okay. Yeah, I think, like what we were saying earlier as well, I was pretty much the same as you. I was having just CPE and all of that.
mhm.
And then things started getting a bit more expensive in a way. Not saying I have anything really expensive other than the stuff I've been gifted, but um, strangely enough, my first actual custom knife was a knife that a friend that I used to work with, I got from him. He made for me because I helped him out to build his forge and all of that sort of stuff.
Cool.
And somebody, well, we had a bit of an incident where we were chasing some guys, and I had one of the guys on the floor when my backup was meant to be there by me, and he, I think, got confused and ran the wrong way. So his friend came back. So I ended up getting stabbed, but not getting stabbed because he hit my vest. But there would have been, I had 10 puncture marks in my vest. But they managed to get, when I was climbing off the other guy to let him go, they managed to get my knife from me because I was falling backwards and that.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost my first real custom then. But I'd say that would be my first real nice knife other than a Chinese knife.
Yeah.
And then pickled steel came along and their stuff was affordable, so I could at least get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I began as well.
Well, my first, what I would consider real knife. We grew up on the south side of town, and that was the have-nots side of town.
Mm.
And we was at a place that sporting goods store. It was a local sporting goods store, and I saw a knife in a case that I really wanted. And Mom said, "Well, no, we can't afford that." Well, the guy behind the counter said, "Which one is it?" So I showed him, and he said, "Well," he said, "I'll tell you what." He said, "You squirrel hunt, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You shoot me 6 squirrels and bring them in, and I'll gift you that knife." And that knife is truly probably my only safe queen of them all. And you couldn't put the squirrels in the back of a pickup truck that I've skinned with that thing, rabbits and everything else. And
Yeah,
that one right there, I really truly earned that.
yeah.
And so yeah, that one really means a lot. That
So
really means a lot.
it's kind of nice to think that gentleman doesn't quite realize what a legend he's created in the knife family. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
that's really cool. That
yeah,
because yeah, it's nice how things snowball. It really is.
yeah.
Um, what got you into customizing knives now?
Well, it kind of goes back. I did a thing with Blade Walker. Uh, when I was an instructor for the plumbers and steam fitters, I got to watch young people grow and become journeymen, journeywomen, and actually start running work and become instructors themselves, and just watch them grow. And so when I finally retired, I retired from being an instructor. One of my classes that when I gave up that second one, there was a big hole in my stomach, and so I got in touch with. I saw a little YouTube channel, Carry and Cut, and I got to watch him grow and this, that, and the other. And then when he works all kind of summer hours, daylight to dark, 6 to 7 days a week. So when he kind of went into that work mode, there I was left wanting again. So I just modded a knife and donated it. And next thing you know, I had 20 that I was modding knives for and donating, because I like to watch young channels grow. Once they get up to where the 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, something like that, they're up and running, and that's the time for me to maybe grab another young one and watch them grow. And it's just very fulfilling to me. It's not a good business model. It's not at all a good business model. I'm telling you that. But it's very,
Rewarding.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, that's
Uh,
the word I was looking for. But that's how I got started.
so I have just pasted Kerry and Cut's YouTube link on you.
Uh-huh.
Um, I I believe he's still up and running.
Yes.
He's come back to do it. I know he took a break,
Yep.
and I chatted to him quite a bit.
Yep.
So I have just put his link up there as well if anybody's not. And for
Cool.
some strange reason, as I did that, I see, no, okay, I am subscribed. I thought I wasn't. I was going to say, hey, that's not right.
Yeah.
I know I was subscribed to him. And when me and him were chatting before, he did say that he's been quite busy. So,
Once the sun starts shining in the spring of the year, blacktop crews go daylight to dark. I used to blacktop, and
okay, what is
and
blacktop?
it's
We,
laying asphalt,
okay,
roadways and driveways and parking lots, and I still can't get around a blacktop job and not smell it, and I really love the smell of it.
of
Uh,
the bitumen.
yeah, yeah, it was good stuff. It was good stuff.
So I used to work in the oil industry.
Uh-huh.
We used to manufacture greases and oils and stuff like that. And I know the smell you're talking about because one of the greases we used to manufacture had bitumen in it. So we would have it was like a big industrial soup maker.
Yep.
And the bitumen was kept in that to keep it hot. And
Hmm.
then we worked with it from there. And whenever you opened the lid of that, you got that smell.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then you fall it gets all over you. And yeah,
it gets in your blood. There's no doubt. It gets in your
yeah,
blood. But
yeah.
well, Titanium Justice said carrying cut started at the same time, and
Oh, no.
that's where I met Titanium Justin. Yeah.
Yeah, I see brown sugars on. It is a nice edge as well.
Yeah. Hello, Neil.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's so is that where now you started with the whole modding side of things? I have got a question for you to begin with the questions on modding, and then sorry if I am looking down, but
Okay. No.
I would like everybody to also if you've got questions, please
Yes.
let ask them, and then we can get Uncle Jimmy to answer them. But my first question for you, and it's something which myself and War Room have chatted about. When you look at these knobs, right,
Uh
you can still see the logo. How do you get your etching underneath that logo without that logo disappearing?
huh. Well, they typically got him buried pretty deep in there, and the etching doesn't seem to affect that. It's according to how deep you go for a soak, also uh,
Okay.
in the ferric chloride. Uh, but yeah, typically they come out sometimes a little brown, but like some QSPs do come out a little brownish at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just kind of it just kind of stays there. So I'm not really worried about it. Now I do have one or two. In fact, this one right here is a sin cut, and you can't hardly make the sin cut out. You can
Okay.
barely
I
see
can
it.
see it with the light.
Yeah,
Yes.
but this right here was a very long etching, and so you leave it in there long enough, it'll take it off. It'll take it off. But uh, that was just
It just
one of the examples. Yeah,
it just amazed me that even on this QSP that it's still there.
yeah.
It's like, how do you do that?
Magic. I'm a magic man.
Well, you definitely are. We don't need those to prove it. Just by looking at what you do. I see Darkwood is on. How's it, brother?
Hey, Doc Water. Now there is a modding expert right there.
He's doing such good stuff with the titanium. It's and he's
Oh, absolutely.
even
He's stellar, stellar stuff.
yeah,
thank you, Neil. I appreciate that.
and BEDC, Brian, how's it, brother? I'm glad you could make it.
Yep,
Brian was worried about work and all of that. We won't tell your boss. Just
yep.
stay low, stay low.
Yeah, if I want some real good titanium work, Dark Water's the man. He's just absolutely just stellar, just
He's
stellar.
killing it, eh?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, he did those greens and the blues that he's getting.
yeah. Well,
Even sorry?
I actually stole. I saw one that he did, and I thought, how did he do that? So that's when I did one similar to it, to where it's got like different. Let me see here. Getting used to doing this on. Yeah, you can see how it kind of changes,
Yes.
and this one pales in comparison to what he does. I mean, it really does. I'm a hack when it comes to comparing to Dark Water.
Sorry, I've got a bit of noise coming in. Come say hello quickly, but you're making a big noise, my girl.
Ginger Fisher, yes. When I asked to etch the blade, let me pull up here. I take it's according to how long it's going to be in the etching. But I'll take a magic marker, and just like you do when you're sharpening, you put the magic marker along the edge on both sides, and it does a remarkable job of leaving that alone. It protects it. But if you tumble it, you're going to be sharpening it. There's no doubt. Great question.
Sorry, she's got a muddy face because she's been playing outside in the mud and that, and she was meant to go bath already, but he's pushing limits today. Yeah, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
BEEDC, Brian, be safe.
Yeah, out you go. And please stop making noise with your little bike.
But that's what my little bike does. I don't care.
No. Out you go. Out you go. There we go.
Magic markers. I use magic markers on some of my blade designs. Just take a magic marker and just make some marks on it, then put it in a ferric chloride, and it will protect that area. And I use just regular Sharpies, and then I use the very fine point Sharpies, just make some random patterns. Now that one that Garrett's showing up or holding up, I use paint on that. Titanium Justin actually was telling me about a paint, and so I got to using some of that on there, and so I try to tell you, I just put a dab on there and just drag it around with different patterns and this, that, and the other. But
yeah,
yep.
I must point out something here as well, and maybe it's not because I'm not enough modder as such, but I like the way, and the hindsight in it, that even on the top of the blade, you've done stuff. I guess that you'll think about when you're busy doing it, but personally, I probably would have overlooked that and just played around over here and over there, and then. But I like how you've done that as well.
Now this one, it really takes some time on this one. The blade, I did a stonework type on that, and this right here is a double etching. I coat the entire blade with fingernail polish. Then I've got a little tiny, it's like a needle, and I'll scrape away the fingernail polish like the brick pattern. Then I'll etch it for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Then I'll take the fingernail polish off everything, then put it into the etching again, and that's how I get the two tones. And I tried to carry the pattern to both sides. Now this one takes some time to do. It really does. This is, yeah, it takes some time to scratch all that in. It really does. But yeah, it's just something I enjoy. It keeps me out of trouble. Well, mostly.
I see my son's actually on my wife's account here, putting in here. My dad really was excited for this. It's been his first time he's been able to comment because of his settings on his account. So
before the K390 reblade gets there, which is your favorite 535 build? Poor man Sabenza. I reprofiled the blade, the blue, and the titanium. Poor man Sabenza. This right here is probably one of my favorites. But also, along with that, the other blade, I made a mock-up out of a paint
yes, I wanted to get to this.
And then I sent this off to Gersh, and he made this blade using that profile. And this wood blade functioned in the knife like this right here.
I wanted to get on that, yeah.
This one is what Gersh has got right now. and he's going to make this out of K390, and that's going to be my honey. It really is, because I love K390, uncoated K390, and it's just amazing steel. It really is.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the DBD. That was my baby.
So yeah, I wanted to bring this up as well, was the fact that, like, when you think of knife modding, you don't think of, okay, you might change the shape of a blade, but you can only do that so far. You can only cut a blade down and play with it so much that
Exactly.
when you said that there's somebody able to make a blade shape for you, it was like, oh, that's
Hello, Dan.
such a cool idea. How's it, Dan?
KDK. That man right there does some amazing laser work and die work
Yeah.
too. I mean, very
Yeah.
amazing. Yep.
It's so nice how in this community we've got so many people that do so many different things and that aren't scared to share their knowledge and so that everybody can learn. It's so cool how this
Absolutely.
all works.
Absolutely. Well, I like a Warncliffe. I also, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I like a sheep's foot, but I also
Yeah.
reprofile, and that's a penguin that's been reprofiled. And
I like that.
yeah, that's S35 VN and button lock, and it's a great little knife. It's a great little knife.
Yeah. You know, so I've always liked my Tontos. And strangely enough, I haven't got too many of them at the moment. But that's I'm happy I'm but like I saw, I think it was Ron Crow. Yeah, Ron Crow last night, where he had won bug out, but the one I've just forgotten the name. he had won the. Sorry, I've just forgotten the name after just speaking about the shape of it. I was looking at something and got distracted. ADHD. I can't help it. It's like I can't even blame squirrels. We don't have any around us.
Yeah.
That shape. You know that shape I was just talking about.
Like the clip point.
Tonto. There's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ron Crow had the bug out in a Tonto. And I looked at that, I thought, oh, now that's how you can make this even better.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to change this one, but maybe sometime that might be my next, if I do get another bug out. And then it's still a bit what's named about the price on them, but this definitely changing it up. Thanks to you and Chris. It definitely makes it worth it.
The bug out in its rudimentary form is exactly what it was supposed to be. It's super lightweight, very easy to carry for backpackers and hikers. And in its true form, it's exactly what it was made to be. But some say you can improve them. Some say they're fine just the way they are. And here again, that's a personal deal. But
that's what's nice about the customizing stuff as well.
Yes, absolutely.
It's so nice to see somebody's vision and what they think and how they want the knife. And it's nice to know that, like yourself, like DBD, it's nice seeing the manufacturers of the knives or the companies like Pickled Steel, where DBD modded it and they actually quite liked it. It's nice seeing that some of the companies are open for it and seeing other designs. I don't think it's a bad thing if people do it. It's like, why be mad? Because you might be able to see how you should do that, the next version of that knife.
Well, we all, because so many of us carry different blades, different knives, like different styles of knives, from slip joints right on up through to automatics. And that's all correct. They're all perfect. You know, they really are, because if that's what you like and it fits you. Some of my thoughts is these are little tiny hands, and that finger is busted. You can see that knuckle so big. So it can only go down to that far. So essentially, I've got to have, if it's a real thin knife, I've got a 3-finger knife then. So I find them that fit this, but not all of them do. Some of them are too big. Chris Warris, I mean, look at the mitts on that guy. You know, he can handle them MSIs. I can't release them because they're too long for me.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's good that there's so many choices out there.
I did say DBB, I was meaning dark water. I just realized that. But why was also mentioned DBD, because there's a lot of knives that he battles with. And it's the same with me and my small hand. This knife, when I first got it, this knife, when I first got it, it was too thin in my hand, and I was worried that it was going to turn on my hands and that. This is definitely wider, so it fits my hand so much better, but I can reverse, well, some flick it fine. My issue comes in with this sort of knife is the reverse flick. Okay, there I can do it, but sometimes I wouldn't rely on that flick if I needed the knife in a hurry. I wouldn't go anywhere near that. I'm quite proud of myself. I did it 3 times in a row there. But like another one that you're saying about modding to make it fit your hand.
Yeah.
I can't carry that. That's a Vosteed parallel. This is too thin for me. It feels like it's going to roll over in my hands.
Yeah.
But it fits my son's hands for now.
Yeah.
They're getting just as big. And Darkwater asked earlier, I didn't answer him, how old my son is. He's 14. So, yeah. But it's nice that there's people that can help you mod a knife to fit, to help to make that knife feel better for you.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Really cool.
Well, I couldn't reverse flick for nothing because of my little tiny fingers. And so when I was down and talking with Blade Walker, he had an Asher Spiro with the silver twill. And that was the first knife that I ever got, and I could actually reverse flick it. And so that got me to really want to try. And but here, see it. You can see that I still have to use a little bit of wrist. But,
yes.
Because the little fingers just won't reach out there.
So what I actually did is I do have one of my fist pocket carries here for me, but it's hold on.
I hear you, Brian F.
I just need to get this out of my fist pocket quick. There we go. So this is the sort of knife that Aries is going to be making one day. Aries said that he's going to make a two-handed knife one day.
Yeah, I want to see the fold-over sheath that he makes for that. Yep.
Yes. Still trying to convince him on a two-handed talent, but we'll see. We'll raptor.
People have been. Wait, Stacy Bolsblade is planning on coming to do my 1K giveaway this weekend sometime. And well, cool, Blade Walker. That'd be cool. And thank you, Stacy, for helping out. That's very cool. That's very cool.
That is very cool.
Uh-huh.
We can, okay. So, that is going to be so cool for that.
Yes, it is. It is.
There we go. Blade Walker is well deserved that 1K.
That is too cool. That is too cool.
But
I'm
that
looking,
just shows you right there.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That just shows you on how everybody gets so excited to get a Jimmie Crow custom. It shows you how what you mean to the community, and that's why you're Uncle Jimmie.
Well,
It's
I want to see others start to do this too. I'm excited when somebody shows me something that they've customized or did something to. It's fun, and it keeps you from roaming streets.
yeah.
So it keeps me out of trouble. I go to my shop of a morning, and that way I'm not in trouble with the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nice thing as well is we hear it, I think, quite often, and me and you touched a little bit on it backstage. It doesn't sound good. Touched a little bit on it backstage. Sorry, Kathleen. But we were just chatting about like mental health side and that, and it's amazing how many people have swapped their other addictions
Yeah.
for a cleaner addiction. And yeah.
Dark water. In my younger days, I did roam the streets. I was not a very nice person back then. Very, very not nice person. But yeah, I did roam the streets. But I'm better than that now. I hope. So anyway, I'm sorry.
Did it say you grew up? It is my sister-in-law and your
yeah, you just find out you don't heal up as quite as quick as you used to whenever you're exchanging pleasantries with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Cole's on you. Cole, we all owe you for giving TKE a hiding the other day with the monkey fist. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And they work very well.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law is Jantonia, Stella Sheldonate. Nice to see you, Stella. And JP, they stay in the Netherlands. I say no, it's JP. Okay, so it's Tanya's brother.
Yes.
JP, you've got a new name. I'm stealing your wife's name yeah. If there is any questions about modding, sorry, I've been trying to watch and that. If I did miss any questions,
absolutely,
please put them
absolutely. What I've got, guys, is my equipment. Most of it came from Goodwill. I got a hot plate and your dies, and of course they didn't come from Goodwill, but my pots, my pans, and everything. And I'll be thrilled. Anybody has any questions? I would have this in my shop. I really wanted to have this in my shop, but as DBD will tell you, we tried that one time, and I kept dropping because my Wi-Fi doesn't pick up out there. So I have to have it in the house. But be thrilled. It's very simple stuff that I do. It has to be for me to do it. So.
And for us, for those of you that don't know, please correct me if I'm wrong. Do you say if I need a knife modded, right? Or if I would like a knife modded, I send you the knife I want modded, and at the same time I send you another knife, a budget knife. A budget knife.
You got a good budget.
No, a budget knife for you to mod for somebody in the community for a giveaway.
Yes. That's all I ask is if you want a knife modded, I'll give it my best shot. Just send me a budget knife, and I'm talking $25 or less budget knife, because I don't want it to really cost you much, and give me like $6 or $7 to mail it back to you when it's done, and then I'll donate the knife in your name. In fact, of course, Gareth already had, but his next milestone giveaway is a knife that was donated by Chris Warris, and it's a CJRB Centros that I acid etched the blade and dyed the scales purple. And here again, when I send this out, I did the modifications, but Chris is the one that donated the knife, and I make sure that that's on all the paperwork that goes with it. So, it's a way that people can give back, and so I like it. And we used to have a guy here in Indiana. If any of you are from Indiana, you might remember him. He's Don's Guns, and he'd say, "I don't want to make any money, folks. I just love to sell guns." And he'd go, that's kind of the way I am with modding knives. I'm not here to make money. It's not my thing. I'm retired, and
you're enjoying it. Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. Now, I will say this. I also do Civil War reenacting. My cousin has a sutler's business, which is a grocery store, a store basically, where it sells canteens, some knives, clothing, tinware, things like that. And so we're store keeps. And so 5 or 6 times a year, I'm gone for a couple of weeks at a time. And over the next few months, I may be kind of dark, because there's a possibility that we'll be moving again. And so I'll have to tear down the shop, pack the shop up, move it, rebuild the shop. So I may be dark for a while, but sometimes a little bit of detox doesn't hurt anything either. So, but anyway.
I know you have showed me pictures of that before.
Yeah.
I always enjoy seeing those pictures with you and your suspenders and yeah, because it's always interesting to see. Now that
there we go, Crow Mercantile. That's me. My cousin who owns it is in the middle, and a friend of his, he's actually an eye surgeon, is the guy in the bowler hat, and I am that handsome guy on the other side. That I'm technically just the chick magnet that draws the women into the tent. So that's the way it goes.
Your job is step right up.
No, El Cap, I have not talked to Knife Delights. That'd be cool.
It would be good, that.
Yeah.
I see Alexia asking, what can you do with a blacked out knife?
Very little. Now, I did. Everybody knows the Ozark Grails. Everybody knows the Ozark Grail. You can do a little something with these, but what can you do other than stone wash? I either stone wash, brass wash, or aluminum wash the blades. But I tried something different the other day, and I did a lightning bolt on one of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's not. I'm telling you, if you go to Dan Kinman, he can put a laser on that and really make it look nice.
Yes.
But this right here is just by hand, and so it just added a little bit of interest to the blade. And
Yeah.
so there's not really yeah.
Now you've taken those off Grail knife and
Yeah.
made it even more of a Grail knife
Well,
for people.
it'll sure get the D2 might start rusting in that, so you'd have a kind of a brown lightning bolt.
Yeah.
But hey, you know.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that could work. Though. It can work.
Yeah. Brian F., you are right. It isn't easy. It's not. I mean, look at this. The total package here. You know.
So what Uncle Jimmy's not telling you is the fact that the Renaissance Fair is only 2 days. He needs the other 6 weeks to be able to gain back up his energy from all the running.
I will say one thing in all seriousness, in all seriousness, people back then that had the 15 buttons on a vest, button flies, and suspenders, I'm telling you, it's a chore when nature calls to get everything undone in time. So that these people were tough back then. They were tough.
But also, you wonder how many times they were busy on their horses doing their long treks along, and they thought, bugger that, I'm just staying on my horse this time. I'll bath. I've just had my bath this week, so I've still got another 2 weeks to go. And then carry on riding.
Ginger Fisher, white G10 will get you a lot, probably more true colors, but the jade, you can work with it pretty well. I really like to find real paid jade. CJRB has real pale jade, but the white is absolutely home run material right there. So the rest of it's kind of a crapshoot because you got to really plan on that. There's only so much you can do with the colored scales, but if you do like a fade, the fades are great, where you can keep the scale normal color up here, then fade it down to a green or a dark brown or something like that. Yeah, I mean that could work out.
One's got a slight fade.
Yeah, it's a little darker down at the heel than it is up near the front of the scales. But here again, each manufacturer will have just a little bit different quality and different stuff. I'm trying something new where I'm actually dyeing the scales one color, and then I'm going in with a Dremel and actually cutting a pattern into it, and then try to dye the pattern a different color. So that's something I'm trying now, and we'll see how that works. It's still a work in progress, but
you see, Robo Steve knows these things.
Yeah,
he was around back then.
Yep. But then again, if you had your little foot things in your underoos, that could make it a little difficult too sometimes. Your little underoos at the feet. Yeah.
I just forget Ginger Fisher here. Stay still. There we go.
At Lake Monroe in the 90s. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Ginger Fisher, you are. Yeah, we need to hook up sometime and have a chat fest. Yeah.
I see. Sorry, I saw somebody jump in, and Rick Snobs is on there at the moment. Hi, Rick. And brand new America. Yeah. This is so cool to see so many people. Thank you. Uncle Jimmie, what's your? I know me and you have had this conversation.
Yes.
Because I've asked for pictures, and I've asked other people as well for their knives.
Uh-huh.
What are your Grail knives? That's a two-part question. So,
Well, my grill knife is, I've got one of them, and I was able to get a trade done, and it was a uh, Giant Mouse Ace Riv. It's a little bitty short little dude, and it's about the same size as this. So it's a little big knife. You can get all four fingers, and but it's a little bitty knife.
yeah.
I got to tell you, I like Asher has got a Warncliffe with titanium scales. Here again, my grill knives aren't real super expensive knives. They're really not. But
Yeah.
Asher's got a Warncliffe that I'm going to get one of these days. I've got a couple of TRM Neutron 2s because they fit my hands. The Atom is a little bit big for me. So scales, titanium lizard skin scales for that would make a grill knife because I do have the Neutron 2. But yeah, I'm pretty simple.
Yeah.
when it comes to that. So
I see Cap and Fred Harris. Is this Angelo here? I know I've
yeah,
seen Angelo and Waylon. How's it goes?
yeah, knife nut.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Another question. Would you, so I know they're your grails. Would you mod your grails as well? Would you play with them, change things up? Or does it come down to how the knife feels in your hand at the time?
Probably not, because I've got an Asher Warncliffe that I got from Darkwater,
Okay.
and it just fits really well. But the titanium scale one really is kind of in there too.
Yeah.
But no, no, probably not. Probably not. If because I've had this little Ace Rib for a while, and no, it's he's just happy little bug, and and truthfully, uh, I've got knives that I will not carry, and they've been gifted knives. I've got a drawer that's just full of those, and they won't be carried. They'll be admired. I
Yeah.
look at my
Yeah.
knives every day. I look at all of them, and so yeah.
So
But yeah.
I tend to carry everything.
Mm-hmm.
I walk go into my okay, you can't see it now, but I've got a knife roll from Pickled Studio, which I owe them a video on. I still need to do that. But I'll go through it. Obviously, as most of you know, every day I carry this, my
Mm-hmm.
Warhog.
Mm-hmm.
That's my workhorse. But strangely enough, when I was away now for 2 weeks, what I used every day was my Cold Steel Verdict, which I got from Chris.
They are running a sale on those. Buy one, get one. I mean, it's silly sale.
This knife.
Yeah.
We worked it out. Okay, so the machine I was working on, I'm not sure the conversion, but it was 33 meters long, right? It comes wrapped in cling wrap. There was 4 sections of that machine, all wrapped in cling wrap. I cut all of those along the metal, cutting the cling wrap. I wanted to see how long that stayed sharp for.
Mm-hmm.
It's still sharp. If I drop it down now, it will cut my finger. So you do the math, 4 times 33.
Yeah.
And that's just cutting along metal to cut the cling wrap off of it. So this, Chris said to me, was going to surprise me. It surprised me, and I really like this knife. Especially working with gloves on that, it's such a nice one hand knife, and they put like a really thin grease oil over everything. So we're wearing gloves because it gets all over our hands. And this didn't skip a beat, even with all the grease in it on my hands.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's. I'm just curious to know if we would like mod.
No, I'm extremely boring on my dailies. I'll take a different bug out probably every day, but Swiss Army knife, this right here's got my blade for food grade stuff.
Yeah.
My blade for whittling is the little blade. This right here is my package opener. So anytime I open packages, that's it. This one's not carried for that purpose, nor the other blades. That little one is. This right here is when I go eat a good steak. I carry a steak knife with me because a good cut of meat deserves to be cut clean, not ripped apart by serrations. But I'm pretty boring. So, like I say, some of my knives don't get carried like they should, but it is what it is, and I'm a creature of habit, I guess. But,
so I'm just before I get on to, I was going to say let's do a quick call because I'll get into it now. But before we do that, hello, Mrs. Deadly. Nice to see you. Like you're saying, there's knives that you won't mod.
mm-hmm.
So this I got from Chris. It's the Kraken blade on a top 2 scales. I didn't realize it's a bit of a special one. So I had decided, nope, I'm going to drill the other side because I'm not getting rid of this knife. This is a forever knife. So I was going to drill this side to match that side to try and make it a bit lighter. And then I know Chris explained it to me before that it was a bit of a special one, and I couldn't remember it. My memory is so great with my ADHD. Hey, look. So then when I got looking into this knife more, I decided that's not going to change. Even though it's not going anywhere, I'm not going to change anything.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's. I want to play. As you know, I've given you the phone call before. The same with Dark Order about this. My big lighter from Kaiser.
Yep.
Where we were trying to do an anno on the titanium. Only thing we got is a bit on the blue on here, a little bit there, but on this side it didn't really work. And I tried everything from sandblasting it to try and get rid of any coatings on the scales. Eventually I just thought, oh well, it's not going to work on that one, so I've left it like it is. So some you can, some you can't.
Well, speaking of, I showed you when I first started modding, these were getting closed out. The squids, the holy squid, they was getting phased out. I could pick these up for $15, and so that's what I did on a lot of them. But I had one of them. I thought, well, let's do something with the holes. So what I did was I did a high polish on the outer edges. Then I did a high polish on the holes, on the speed holes. Then I covered them in fingernail polish. Then I acid etched them, the scales. then I did a stone wash, a heavy stone wash. So it's got the shine up into the speed holes and this, that, and the other. But
Yes.
it gave it something else, and it was something to play with and something to do something with. You can't get these anymore, which is a
Yeah.
shame because there's a nice little knife.
Yeah. Very much so. Let me just. Okay. The kids are going to bed, so okay. I'm sorry. My wife just come in with my daughter. She's looking for clothes. Okay. Uncle Jimmy, you've got a box there that we weren't allowed to know what's in it.
All right.
So if you can, don't open that box yet. I don't want to see what's in there. We're going to do a bit of such a surprise giveaway that we don't even know what's in that box.
Yeah.
For all we know, it could be used toilet paper. So
I'm a plumber. I can deal with that.
but I think let's play the numbers game. If somebody can just put up the numbers, I'm going to write down a number quickly. And yeah, one of the people, sorry, I don't have these things on hand to just go and get it up and running. And now I'm closing stuff on myself, and I've just opened up Zach's stuff. How did I just lose what I was on? Sorry. See, even my fingers squirrel on me.
Ah.
There we go. Yeah. Get back to live chat because I messed that one up. The smaller. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm back in the game now where I was. I'm going to write down a number here, which I just have. If a moderator or can please just put down the number game rules for me. It's nice and easy to ask somebody else to do it. It can, or let's just, this is international giveaway on this one. So obviously with me being in South Africa, and people in here from all over the world, we will do this one as an international giveaway. I'll put it up here on the sphere. You all can see it up there. You can see it. Okay, good. So it's one guess only. Must be 18 years or older. Thanks, Mom. You're a legend. And once I've given the numbers, for those that don't know it's getting explained to you there now. Number range is from 1 to 500. When you see the green lights, you can go ahead and put your guesses in, and it's the closest without going over. So if one of the mods can please, I just realized I'm going to get in trouble here. My mom's not a mod. Oh, I'm going to do that now before I get in trouble. Sorry. Sorry, I'm getting distracted on things. It happens. Okay, there's the green lights. So yeah, if you can please put in your guesses for 1 to 500.
War Room with 535. Yeah.
And even Bryce has got 535 there. Bryce, are you copying? Ginger Fisher is 14. Kathleen with 378. Yeah, so let me check how many people we got in here. I can't actually see all of that right now. Oh, we've had 62 likes. Thanks, everyone. 66 watching. That's good odds. Oh, Bryce is. So my wife told Bryce to put down that number. Okay. You're a bit high, Bryce, but it will work. And you don't count, Bryce. You're not allowed to. Kenman's done 535 as well. Obviously, they don't listen to the number range, eh?
Hey, you know, it's still a good number. It's a great number.
It's a great number. But if they don't want to participate, they can just say, no, I'm joking. Brian F. Flame, I think I'm going to take 535 as, oh, wait, I can't. Hey, I'm not allowed to. Oh, wow. Wait, I can take 535. I'm allowed to. Uncle Jimmie, I don't know if you want to play for somebody else.
No, I typically, it's hard for me to play for somebody because there's so many people out there that I want to play for. And so sometimes what I'll do is if I'm on a stream or something, I'll say, first person, pick a number between 1 and 10. And then whenever they write it down, the first one that hits that, then I'll play for that. But no, this caught me by surprise. So it's all good. It's all good.
No, not a problem. I'm picking on things that I shouldn't be again. You see. Okay. There we are. I'm back there. Fine. Oh, let's play then.
Everyone is a winner, Dan. Everyone is a winner.
Oh, for some reason. Okay. There we go. I'll put my number in.
Oh, I saw Bluminati there.
Oh, has it blue?
Yep.
And there's this is my magic wall behind me. So there's card from Big Red, letter from Stacy sticker, BEDC, addicted to blades, top dog, Uncle Jimmie, and then everybody's stickers up there too. It's so weird to think that those stickers are all the way here in South Africa, but they are. You're all internationally famous. Blue, did you get your number in? I think give it another 30 seconds there, please, Mom, and then put the red lights, and then we can go from there. Have you got a sharp knife ready, Uncle Jimmie? I just heard that flick.
Well, I got my boxing knife.
There we go. How's it, Ken Faulkner? Yeah, that will work, your boxing knife. Okay, so, red lights. Thanks, Kathleen. Red lights are up. So, should I show them what they've won before, or should I show the number?
It's yours. It's yours.
Okay. I think I'm going to show the number first.
Okay.
So, good luck, everyone. Before I show this number, I do want to just say something, Uncle Jimmie.
Mm-hmm.
If a cyborg robot in America had to go and stamp his titanium leg with Damascus toenails, do you think the rest of the world would feel that vibration?
Absolutely. I think that's a little out of range, but yeah, that's a good number. That's a great number.
So please just bear with us, everyone. There is other giveaways, but this giveaway is for Uncle Jimmie. Uncle Jimmie, please open that box. So just bear with us. Yeah. Yeah, we got him. Uncle Jimmie, we need to see your face.
You need to see my face.
Yeah. So
Well,
let's see your face. We can see what you got in the box when you lift it up.
I will, as soon as I get it open, I will. I'm shaking like a leaf here.
Okay, that's as far as you go. Put the camera back on you, please.
Okay.
So this was started by Robo, and I think there was 12 of us who will add you to the group that all got together, and I was the international spy to pull this off. You remember me asking you about your grails?
Yes, I
Open the box. Look inside that box, Uncle Jimmie.
Nice swag pack.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Read the card when you get to it.
Yeah. There's a card in here. Yep. I think so. Oh my God. I'm trying to find the card. I'm going to have to unload some of this.
I think you might have to.
Yeah. Jeez.
Like I say, you just stay with us, but this, we have got other stuff we'll give away as well.
Okay. The card.
The card might be
Oh, there it is. It's the same color as the
Okay.
box. The same color as the box. Make an exception. Thank you.
Uncle Jimmie, we can't hear you. Robo, I think we got him crying. We succeeded.
You can open the blue package now. Oh, it says this open this last. So it's,
Okay, open it last. Follow the instructions.
I'll follow the instructions.
Oh, Derek asked if you could read it. He's blind.
Yes, I can. A group of us got together and just wanted to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all you've done for the community. You provided selflessly so many channels, giveaway milestones. We hope that this brings a smile to your face or maybe a tear to your eye. Much love from the Super Secret Planning Committee. P.S. You can open the blue package now. Which do you want me to open first? The blue package or the other stuff? You tell me.
Well, let's ask the people to decide. So you guys decide. Should you do the blue package last? That's my vote. Okay. You know what? Go with what Robo's saying. Blue.
I'm seeing blue. I'm seeing blue.
Blue. Okay, go for it. We had to actually pull Robo's leg off of him, put it over his head so he couldn't tell you.
Oh my. Oh. Did you see that reverse flick there?
I did. I did.
Wow. Wow.
So I don't know. Should I read out all the names that are? There's a lot of names involved. I think what we'll do is, like I said, we'll add you to the group on Instagram of all the people that were involved.
Wow.
And yeah,
That is so cool. I'm at a loss.
so the question is, would you mod your grey or not?
No. No.
Next question.
No,
That's not going anywhere. We know you, Uncle Jimmy. We know you like doing knives and giving them to people. That knife's not going anywhere unless you really want to. But
no. That is that just flat blows me away. It really does. It really does. Wow.
like I said, it comes down to this person that's over there as well, the mastermind. We had to silence him by putting his leg over his head so he couldn't run away and he couldn't talk. So you informed somebody that you're looking for one of those so you can get one of them. And you got all of us very nervous that you were going to get one before we could get you that, before this happened, because it's been 4 weeks in the making.
Wow.
There is more stuff in there for you.
Yes.
Yes.
KPL, you can never have too much KPL. You can never have too much KPL. And of course, like I said, we got a good swag pack here.
No, Eagle Scout, we know that. We know that, brother. We know there's a lot of people that would have contributed. But we're trying to keep it on the low. Not saying that any of you would have said anything, but it does also get difficult.
And I wonder where these came from.
I don't know. I wonder. I can see her big smile because she's in the studio at the moment. I can see her giggling away there.
Absolutely. Okay.
So there's a couple of people that are going to just pop on and say a few things, but we'll just move on a little bit from here and then we'll go for that.
Here again, I was just talking about the CRKT squid. They're a great little knife. They really are. Wow. I'm kind of shaking here. I really am. I'm kind of shaking here. All right.
Edmund, mod that one for sure.
You don't know how many times I almost pulled the trigger on one of these. You don't know how many times I've almost pulled the trigger on that. Wow. Man, there's just stuff everywhere.
Now's it, Rob. Rainbow Records now. Rainbow Records now. He's jealous now.
Oh, look at that.
Oops, I like that. That's nice.
Wow. Oh my God, that's assisted opening. I thought that's got some kick. All right. We got it. Look at that. I could almost get some money to put in that. Well, wait, I'm married. I forgot. Got a Vosti.
That's cool.
It is. Another one from Vosti. Well, it's from you guys, but it's a Vosti. All right, let me see here. I'm sorry it's taken me so long, but I'm just,
No, it's fine.
I'm just a little bit taken back here. Oh my goodness. It's the, well, help me. I'm losing it here.
That's fine. You're allowed to.
It's the Workhorse.
So when you're doing your reenactment and they pull out their oil lanterns, you can just quickly with
Yeah. Well, we had great oil lanterns back then. We sell the best oil lanterns.
that.
Oh. Kershaw. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's got the little doodad on it. Wow. These are cool little knives. I mean, these are really cool little knives.
I've got a Kershaw here that my wife got me one Christmas.
Yeah.
And I believe you guys didn't get these. I like this knife. As Chris would say, the pocket clips in the right place.
Here's another Kershaw, the Dawn Star. Oh my gosh. If I'd have had that in the 7th grade instead of just a regular switchblade, I'd have probably been in prison. I'd have probably been in prison. Wow. Wow.
Those of you that don't or can't see it, but I don't know if you can see it there. I'm just watching Kelly's reactions at the bottom of my screen here because she's in the back studio, and I'm just watching her giggling away and smiling away there.
Wow. I can't tell you how much, well, how taken aback I am.
Uncle Jimmie,
Yeah.
you do so much for everyone else. You, all of us with your channel where you send us knobs and the community loves you. You are Uncle Jimmie.
Well, thank you.
Help all the smaller channels grow so much. All the bigger channels look at you as well, and we all just really appreciate you. And this is only just a small token on how much it's not enough. We all feel it's not enough, but it's what we can do for you. And just thank you.
I'm just not hardly used to being on this end of it.
We know.
And
We know.
there's so much here, and oh my gosh. I mean, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So, Robo, I think, well, between Robo, Fook, and myself, we were kind of laughing and joking around. Hey, Fook's here. We were laughing and joking and saying how, well, you'll see it on the group. We're going to make Uncle Jimmie cry. And I think,
Yeah, it pretty much did. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I'm not usually one that's at a loss for words. Ask any of my apprentices that I ever had. But thank you. Thank you.
this, like I said, it's just a small thing from us. And hey, Caleb, son, it's just a small thing from us, and you deserve a lot more, and a lot more. But where we could,
Well,
that's from us.
thank you. Thank you.
Now, let's. Okay, so Chris is going to come on, or you know what? I think Kelly's already waiting there. Let's put Kelly on as well. Mom, is your makeup all done? I'm watching you at the bottom there.
Fook?
I'm getting told I can only sign language here, but I'm getting told I don't wear makeup. Hold on.
And that's it exactly what I was saying.
You know.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, son. Hi, Jimmy. Much love.
Much love and respect. I wonder if I was to check DNA on this, if have any of your DNA on that.
I don't know why you would think something like that. I mean, just because I have stuff everywhere.
Well, thank you. Blade Walker, be careful. Be careful, brother. Blade Walker is getting tired, so I had to tell him bye.
Blade Walker, take care. Much love, son.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, let's move.
We were hoping to get Blade Walker on as well. Blade Walker, let me know. Maybe I'll kick my mom off quickly and she can come back.
That's fine.
Let's maybe, Blade Walker, if you're up for it, you want to come on quickly? It would be nice to have you on here. Just waiting to
Yeah,
see.
he said, we'll jump on when you're ready.
Okay. Sorry, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, Playbook. Okay, click on your link. I have to try and see here. And kick from studio. Oh, I actually can kick a guest. Sorry, Mom. Oh, sorry, Warren. There's Warren mates in there as well. So I can get more. Let me kick him off. I hope I can get them back. There's Titanium Justin waiting. I hope I'm doing this right. Sorry if I did anything wrong. But Blade Walker, quickly jump on, please. We're just waiting for him to come into the studio there. Uncle Jimmie, I don't know if you would like this. Do you need it?
Oh,
Well,
I'm okay right now. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But yeah, I'm old. I've got allergies, so there's Kleenex right up here if I need them. But yeah, wow.
I'm not quite. Oh, bugger! There. Sorry, I'm kicking everybody, but I can actually scroll down. There's Blade Walker. Okay. Sorry, I learned that now. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, Blade Walker, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. He's just setting up his camera. And good to see you, Caleb. Really good to see you made it, brother. It's cool seeing Mrs. Deadly. I think I've had Mrs. Deadly on my live longer than what she's been on DBD's live. Okay, cool. Blade Walker, here we go. It's your stage. How's it, brother?
What's
Hey,
up,
brother.
man?
Hey, brother.
Turn on my mic. Can you guys hear me now?
Absolutely.
We can hear you fine. Puff up.
Jimmy, I'm so honored, buddy, to be a part of this. You know, I love you, man, and it meant a lot to me that you come and visited me. Sorry, guys.
No, it's
It's
all
fine,
good,
babe.
brother. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Yeah.
You know, I'm not. I'm not active like I used to be, but go ahead and talk a minute.
Okay, not
I
a
will.
problem.
I'll talk about that man's heart. He's got a heart bigger than you. Yeah, just unbelievable big heart. And his family, when I went down there, they welcomed me in. They made me food. They're just wonderful, wonderful people. And how they could have somebody like Steve, I don't know.
I'm surprised as well, man. Anyway, Jimmy, I appreciate you breaking the ice right there. That helped a lot. But no, even though I'm not able to be as active as I was, I just appreciate everybody that's in here and Robo for kind of getting this kicked off and for letting me be a part of it. You are so special to me, Jimmy, and you know, like I said, you was the first one that actually drove all the way to my house 5 hours for a 2 hour visit and drove 5 hours back. You know, that just let me know what kind of character you was. Yeah, the integrity and the kindness and the willingness to reach out to people and touch their lives. And that's exactly what you did to mine, buddy. You touched mine. And I'll never be able to repay you for it. But, you know, one of these days, I'm going to be able to ship from my house. I know it shouldn't be that hard, but guys, it really is for me. Like, I can't figure out how to do it. And once I do, I'll start doing a lot more for people.
Yeah.
You know, that's where the true joy is giving back to people.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I could honestly, if I never, that's just like one of the first people that ever gave me anything. It was Robo Steve-O. And he gifted it to me for my birthday or Christmas. I can't remember now. And
Was
he
it
was
attitude?
huh?
Was it attitude that he gave you?
He
Sorry.
gave me the rose craft,
Yeah.
and it was a button lock. I got it here in the tote under the bed, but he was worried about that knife. He's like, you know, it's not that good, and he said that certain people was talking bad about it, and I told him, you know, and I hope he really knows how much I meant it. That knife is one of my most cherished.
Yeah.
And it's for the simple fact that I knew he didn't have much, but he was willing to take the money out of his pocket. Yes, I didn't know I'd be this touched today. I do apologize. But, you know, knowing that he didn't really have it to give and he sent me something was incredible.
Yeah.
And I owe so much to you guys.
You don't owe anything to anybody, brother. You're
Today's
part
your
of our family.
Today's your day, Jimmy. And I am glad that you got to have it, brother.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, my friend.
I didn't know I was going to get on here and be a crybaby, man.
Well, I was first being the crybaby, so you're coming in second.
I think Robo is first. I can tell you now, Robo will give us attitude, but he's crying.
Yeah, but that's just how much you touch me, Jimmy. It's not that I'm not opening a gift to get joy right now. I'm getting joy from watching this because it has been due. I wish would have done it sooner, but I just love you guys. Each and every one of you in here, just about has touched has been a part of my life for some reason. And there's no community like this community. And I will take that to my grave. Nobody tell me that there's another community like this.
No.
We're in our family.
As I wipe the snot again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. And I'm always here in heart, whether or not I'm on. And for the ones that, actually reached out and checked on me. And once again, one of the main ones was Robo Steve-O and Derek for real. And, but it's been so many people. Like, I couldn't name them all. It's,
That's why it's not a nice community. It's a nice family.
It really is. It really is. And people don't understand that. You know, it's not so much that you get caught up in the collecting part of it. It's you get caught up in the friendships you make. Like that's, I told you, I've said it before, I've said it 1,000 times. This community saved my life. I was so ready to give up, and it gave me purpose. And it's all you guys that are watching right now. You need to pat yourself on the back because it's viewers and channels and whatever you got, whatever part you got in this is what makes this special. But anyway, I don't want to take up a lot of time because I know Kelly's waiting, and there's a few more that's part of this, Jimmy. That's gonna get on, buddy. And I'm always here if you need me.
I know that.
No
I know
matter
that.
what.
We love you, Black Orca.
This is also why I didn't answer your reply. As you asked me if I could find you a Asher.
I put that out to a few people. Yeah.
This is why I didn't reply to that, or I just said that it'll happen. You know, I couldn't say it's gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
but anyway, it's much deserved, brother. It's people like you that make this so awesome. I love all you guys, and we'll see y'all next.
Tell Mom I said hi and love her.
I
Love you
sure
too.
will, brother.
All right. Take care.
Later, guys.
Love you, Black Orca. Cheers. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. His family, they just made me feel so welcome when I'm down there. And yeah.
It does make you wonder what happened with him.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I had it I had a bit of an order, but I think, yeah, Chris is going to come on next.
Okay.
So I didn't realize Chris, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay. I didn't realize I had people that I could see people, and I kind of kicked people off. Sorry. I didn't realize I could scroll down to go and see them more. I am learning. Okay, Chris, you're coming on.
What's
There's
happening, guys?
Mr. Warren.
Hey, Brother Woolworm.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you for all you do for the community, Jimmy. We love you. You've meant a lot to me. You've given me a lot, and you've taught me a lot about the spirit of giving unconditionally. And I love you, man. And I just want to say to the rest of the community, I love each and every one of you. Steve, I draw inspiration from you every day. I'm going through some of my own health issues right now, and you give me hope.
Yeah.
So I love you.
Yeah.
And I wasn't meaning to tear up either, but it's touching. It's a touching moment, you know. So, anyways, love you. I want to show you a couple things real quick while I got you on. This is the first knife that I ever got from, or won a Jimmie Crow, and I sent it back to him to have some more modifications. And I'm part of the Green Club.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my first, and I'll never go anywhere. And this is the first knife that he ever gifted me. And this is a special one. This is the K390 Spyderco. And Jimmy and I had a thing. I gifted him a knife, and he was like, no, you ain't doing that. You shut up. You're not doing that. I did it anyways, and he did the same thing to me. So that's how that works.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, he's got such a heart. You talk to him about a knife, and then all of a sudden it shows up in your mailbox the next day, like this one, or this one. This is a special one right here. This is a one of a kind that he says he can't reproduce. I don't know if the camera will show you that, but it's fantastic.
I can't get that to reproduce that.
Sorry, let me try.
And then Jimmy sends me something like this.
Right, sorry, Chris, I'm trying to do this where I can.
It's all good, brother.
I don't know, like, how do you make the one bigger?
I have no clue. I'm
Okay.
not good at it. But then he sends me this fantastic piece of a knife.
That's a
And
dandy.
well, you talk about hands, Jimmy. This fills my hands.
Yeah. I couldn't
Now
hardly
that's
get my hand around it.
this pocket.
Look at the patina on this blade,
Yeah.
right? And this thing is stupid sharp. You can stand a piece of paper up and slice it. Yeah. But I want to thank you, Jimmy, for everything that you've done for me and you do for the community. And I love you, brother. And I love you, Gareth. And I love each and every one of you guys out there that are in this chat and helped. I didn't get a chance to get in on this one. The timing just wasn't right. But I do my part for the community, and another package is coming your way. You know that, Jimmy.
Absolutely.
To help you out with your quest. And I want to show this one too. This is another fantastic Jimmy Crow mod. Flipper delete and thumb studs. And the man just knows where to put a thumb stud. I'll say that. It's perfect. So
I kind of lucked out on that one.
now you give him a spider hole. I might be no, Jimmy, you're not gonna. But a thumb stud, he's definitely the man.
Well, thank
Okay,
you.
that's it, Uncle Jimmy. Hold on. Can you put a thumb stud on this one for me? I need one about there.
You need a thumb stud that big around. About that big around.
I think Chris will disown me.
Nah, man, it's yours. You do what you want with it, bro.
I did order a Mannix 2 yesterday. I ordered a Mannix 2 in 15V. And
You're awesome, bro. You're awesome. Okay, there you go. Mannix 2. Salute.
Yeah, there you go.
You'll be happy with that 15B, Jimmy.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to figure out how to mod it. I've already been looking at scales.
Well, they make a ton of them.
Yeah, I see that.
You'll be able to mod that knife real easy.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Go ahead and bring Kelly on, or the next person.
Next person. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like tearing up still. I appreciate it and I love you guys, man.
Love you too, buddy. Be safe.
I love you too, brother. Hold on. I was trying to put the screen just on War Room, but I can't seem to be able to do that. No, bugger, I can't just get up. Okay. So next up we're gonna bring on DVD. Just remove. You ready, DVD? Give me a thumbs up. Okay.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, brother? I'm not going to take a lot of time. I just wanted to let you know how much you mean to all of us. I was very happy to be able to be a part of this. Shout out to Robo for getting this going. But you not only do so much for this community, brother, but your friendship means a lot as well. You have helped my channel grow, but you've also helped me, brother. And I really, really appreciate you. I do want to show my first Jimmy Crow custom, or my personal Jimmy Crow. This is a parrot modified by Jimmy that will never, ever leave my collection. This is stays in my Grail box if it's not in my pocket. And everything you do for us is amazing, brother. Shout out Gareth. This stream has gone phenomenally well.
Thanks, brother.
And the plan worked to perfection. You pulled it off. That's just killer. I am so happy that this was able to happen the way it did, and to be able to watch your face, Jimmy. You know, just like War Room said, there's grails in my collection because of help from you. And, you know, this is one of them. And we'll let the next person come on because I don't want to take a lot of time. Just thank you, Jimmy,
Thank
for
you,
all
DVD.
that you do,
Thank you.
for making
Before
this
you go,
community a better place.
Thank
Call you the godfather of the EDC community. And I mean it, Uncle Jimmy. Much love, brother. What are you saying, Gareth? What's up?
okay, Taz just wants to say goodnight quickly. Wave to everyone.
Good night.
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, Dale. How you doing?
Yes.
Oh, got that mug cleaned up. It's about bedtime now, Teo.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, you have a great night, sweetheart.
Mhm.
Love you. Good night.
Love you, sweetheart. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
So, Uncle Jimmy,
Yes.
before the DVD disappears there, can you help me mod an Alton knife for him?
I think I can work with that. It's white, so I could do something with it.
You can dye.
Yeah.
And then what I can do is I can use another knife that I've got for his. He's doing a competition where it's garage knives, Chinese knives, and you got to enter. And
Gas
I don't think
station,
I
not for
showed you.
25.
I haven't showed you my entry, but I can modify his knife with my entry. So if you look here, I've got one of those,
Uh-huh.
but it's not one of those. It's one of these. And if you look at the blade, it's a Columbia.
Cool.
That's awesome.
So the nice thing
That's
with this
hilarious. A Microtech
he-
Columbia.
so when he does get it, if he looks inside the box, it already bit me.
I still have my brass knuckles from when I was in the 7th grade.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yes, I'm coming for that championship that you got on and go.
Awesome. Bring it. The competition is getting tough. It's getting tough. It's a stiff competition for number one. I know that.
The only thing which would have made this an absolute win is if it was in rainbow.
There you go.
Come here, Bryce. Bryce just wants to come say goodnight to me quick.
Mastermind behind my own hijacking.
And he brought me my dark order.
It's been good chatting with you, Bryce.
Yeah.
Yeah, good night. Love you.
Good night, y'all.
Have a
Good
great night. We'll talk to you next time, homie.
Okay, see you too.
Love you.
I'm tired.
Okay. Thanks, DVD. I think
Hey, thank you, and for bringing me on. I want to say one more time, I appreciate you so much, brother Jimmy. Much love to you and Gareth. Much love to this entire community. This is the best community in the world, and this has probably been my favorite live stream ever. Just watching you open the box, brother. This has been one of my, if not my favorite live stream ever. So,
Well, thank you.
appreciate you for doing this, Gareth. Big shout out to Robo and everybody in the Super Secret Planning Committee. And again, much love to the EDC Familia. Love you guys.
anytime, brother. Love
Thank
you
you,
too.
brother.
Yeah, Justin, you're up. Let me find. There we go. You ready, Justin? Okay. The titanium Justin.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
brother. How you doing?
Good. I'm out here on the deck. Chair's still waiting for you.
Well, that's a comfortable chair with a great view. It is.
Now, before I forget, I hope
Yeah.
Chris is still watching. When I go live, there's always a knife Chris wants me to pull out. And that is the 3-choiled knife that you sent me.
Yes.
So Chris needs one too.
with a big hole in the blade so he could deploy with that too. Yeah.
That's right.
I can work something out for Chris. Yeah. I had a blast doing that. I really did. I really enjoyed doing that, Justin. I really did. That was cool.
Well, I'm glad that, Robo and Gareth and everybody put this together and that I got to be a part of it. Because, I started with carry and cut, and then you found him pretty quick, or he found you. And then it was people I knew that were in the very beginning, and people have been doing it a long time, and you always wonder, how am I going to fit in this having a channel? But it was great finding people kind of in the same spot.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know what to say. When you came and visited, that was wonderful. You didn't have to bring gifts. You brought gifts. You wouldn't even let me buy you a drink, buy you your Diet Coke. You brought your own with you.
Well, I didn't know if you're going to spike it or not. I don't know how you guys in Iowa are, but no, it was a good visit. I got to meet Iowa also.
Yep.
And it was a great visit. And your family's wonderful. And I've still got one of my knives that I don't carry. It's the one that you painted the scales on, the porcupine, the Kaiser porcupine. And that knife's never, it don't go in my pocket, but I get it out and I play with it. And it gets wiped down, put right back in. But yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. It means a lot.
And I still have, when Jimmy visited me, we went to find the best knives in all of Walmart. And we both picked out the same Kershaw.
Yeah.
Still got mine.
I've still got mine.
We come back to the house and decide to look it over a little bit more detailed and realize both of us got the best 3CR in all of the town.
And I'll put it up against anybody's 3CR. I really will. But I got to tell you, I love the finish on those scales. I really do, and I've not been able to reproduce that either. So, but yeah, that's cool. I've still got mine. It's in my drawer that don't get carried. But yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. That Kaiser porcupine. I got to tell you, well, I did a flipper delete on it and added thumb studs. Of course, for me, the flipper with just short fingers, sometimes that flipper will come around and catch me here and won't deploy. So that I had to do that. So, but yep.
I'm glad you like it. It was fun to paint, and I was sitting there going, I hope he likes this. It's a bit different.
I did. I truly did. Thank you. It's
Good,
great.
no problem. And I'm glad we were able to get you sent some stuff, and I actually have some more stuff on the way for you. So stay home.
Well,
Kinman, I've just sent you the link, Kinman, if you want to try.
wow.
Well, I won't make everybody cry. Everybody else has done a great job of that. But just thanks for everything you've done for everybody in the community, and look forward to talking more often even.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
You
no
have a great
problem.
day. Take care now.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Even Robo's leg has weeped a bit of oil tonight. Okay. Thanks, Justin.
Yep, have a good one.
You
Take
too.
care.
Cheers, brother. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to see something here. Kenman asked me to send him the link. I have sent him the link. He says, I'm not leaking, you're leaking. Okay. While I'm waiting for Kenman to get back to me, let's put on my mom and let's do an actual giveaway this time. Because we've got two. Okay. Hello, Mom.
Hi, son. Hi, Jimmy. Now,
Hi, hon.
I want to say something before the giveaway, though. Much love,
You have
as
to.
always. You know you're loved in this community. I'm relatively late to the community. I think I came in about a year and a half ago, give or take, and more recently just became aware of a lot of the different people here. And I think I have created some friends along the way and some family, and I do consider you family also. But much love. And if there's ever anything you need, you know, you can reach out to me. I mean, that's a given.
Look at there. Look at there. I got some paracord on. Yep.
Right. But I mean, I definitely will. I mean, you know, a couple things that he's modded for me and Brian. That's Brian, part of the Green Club. I want you to say this so that way everybody knows it. Brian is part of the Green Club. And of course, he actually did a modification on this one with the changing up the blade shape. That is just so gorgeous. And I mean, I've got a pretty good collection of Jimmie Crow items that he did. Let's put it that way. My crowning achievement is one he actually gave to me that will stay with me. That this little pilar that he did is, I absolutely love this. So,
Thank you.
Like I said, I won't sit there and put them all out. We'll be here all night if I do. So now, what do you want to do? Do you want me just to show you the items of what all's going into it? You got the rhino.
You can do. And then what I'm going to need Uncle Jimmy to choose a number this time, but keep it secret.
But you got the black rhino, which of course comes with all the normal stuff. I made up a little swag pack. I've added a few things to it since my son saw it. I did add like a little Smoky Mountain little rag to it. And of course, you know, if I have anything to do with anything, I do paracord. You know, green and black, that kind of neon green and black is Gareth's sort of his signature colors that he likes. So I did
I know where you get that from.
You got Monkey's Fist. I made a DNA keychain. We've got multiple zipper pulls, or as some people can actually put them on some knives that will work as long as it's not a fit. And I made an additional zipper pull with a little skull bead just for something different. So that way, if they actually want to put it on a knife, it gives it a little bit more bling. And something I'm recently doing that I'm adding to my repertoire, and this is a 9-foot one, just to let you guys know, is a quick deploy paracord. This is 9 feet of paracord. I did get a heavy duty carabiner spring loaded for them. Actually just got these in today. And pretty much there's a knot here that this longer cord is. You pull that out and just pull it and it just unravels. So It's a quick deploy. So if you need it, it's there. Of course, don't ask me to redo it for you. Once you use it, it's yours. You can do what you want to with that cord. But that is part of the giveaway. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so same rules, except for this time, we're going to choose the number in between the brackets.
Okay.
Uncle Jimmy, what is your
I've got the number. I've got the number
Okay.
right here. It'll go up here in our glasses. How many's in the stream?
Sorry, I'm half in, half out. Wait. Sorry, it is 61.
Okay. 1 to 100.
1 to 100.
1 to 100, and the number is right there.
What's the number?
535.
Okay.
Do it again. Do it again.
I win again.
Do any of you mind if I enter for someone?
No.
Okay.
Well, can I enter for someone also?
Yeah.
Why not?
Question is, who do I want to enter for?
Well, I beat you to this one.
Yeah.
Hey, these numbers are coming in fast. So, it would be nice to have a knife off. Well, we're going to probably have one. I think. I don't know. I hope. I'm just thinking. Thank you. I can see Darkwater's eyes staring at me and Kinman on there too. Kinman just got up. But I can just see this of Darkwater with his cap. And now he's going to giggle. Before Darkwater comes on, while everyone's still getting in their things, I need to get something now. I need to stick that up somehow. We will explain this bit now. For those of you that don't know. Okay. We'll give it another 20 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, you know how cool it is seeing so many people here. Thank you all for coming. I know you're all here for that man over there. That's good enough for me. Hang on, is that? Oh, it is opposite. There, you're there for that man.
Yep, there. That's it.
All
Don't
right.
worry, I'm here for him too.
I see the stop
Okay.
sign.
Yep, there we are. Thanks, Kathleen. Dun, dun, dun.
$71.
Okay, 71. Oh, Kathleen, 78. Got a 69. Gentleman of Honor. And Mrs. Deadly.
71 for Jimmy Crow, Blade Walker.
71 for Jimmy. Well done, Blade Walker. Okay, so that's one.
Oh man.
You can't say
This is
that
meant
was
for
rigged.
you, Jimmy. This live is meant for you from the way it's going. This is awesome.
You can't say that was rigged.
No.
You
Hey,
chose
Steve,
the number.
Steve,
And
thank
that's the only
you.
one I see.
Yeah, it's the only one I can see.
It's the only one I see.
Oh. That shouldn't happen though.
Hold on. I need to highlight that. Oh, I'm so far behind down on this one. Sorry, I was looking there and there and there, and then a bike came past on an advert and the head went this way. As it Adventure 50. No. There we go.
Oh my. Well, thank you, Blaine Walker.
Mom, is it okay if I jump off? We'll get
Well,
Yeah, you
Kinman.
can dump me.
hang on just
That's
a
fine.
second. Hey, well, are you going to be hanging around for a minute, Kelly?
Yeah, I'll still be around.
Okay, good, because I'm going to do a giveaway on this one in a little while, if you don't care.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, we're going to do that one. I just want to quickly, Kinman, you got to, Mom, I love you, but this is going to hurt you more than me. Bye. Are you ready, Kinman? Okay. Cool. Coming on.
Dan,
What
kid,
is up? My eyes, I'm telling you, it's allergy season. They're all red and like watering for the last like hour. I'm not really sure why.
yeah.
No, dude, I just want to jump on real quick. Just say I'm glad to be a part of this. When I got the connection about it and I got to be kind of involved, and they were kind of talking to Jimmy undercover, trying to figure out what your grail was. And then Gareth was kind of nervous because he hasn't done a live before, but it's going great. You're doing perfect. This could not have gone any better.
Thanks, brother.
A blast. And seeing that smile on Jimmy's face, it's what a day. I had stuff to do, but then it was like, of course I wanted to be here for this, so, and you sit down and it's going really well. Congratulations to you, Gareth, though, on your first live. This is great.
Thank you.
The man, Jimmy, everyone, it's already been said. I couldn't say any more. He sent me some knives that I've used for giveaways back when I was right at the beginning. I just hit 10,000 and he gave me one. What was it for my first? It was like 500 subscribers or something like that. And it touched me and it like brought me into the community. And that guy is like, it's hard to do, right, Gareth? You're like, is it this way or this way?
Yeah. As a guy
someone who brings us together as a community, which is just great, and we appreciate you. And to be able to find a knife that we knew that you wanted, it was cool. And so I'm just honored. Thanks to Robo and Fook and all the guys in there that were really kind of working to make it all happen. And I like I said, I'm just glad to be part of this family and to be able to be here and then be able to watch you open it. And it was like Christmas morning for all of us,
Well, it is very much appreciated. And I got to tell you, your laser work is fantastic. Your dye work is fantastic.
Thank you.
I have marveled at it a lot. I really have. You're just a super cool individual.
Thank you. I wish I had more time to do it. I have one of your knives that I had to redo some stuff, but I've got it ready to go. I want to get that done and get that sent out to you. But I do appreciate it. You're the one who's inspired a lot of it.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but I got to tell you, and your conversations with me over the time, because I mean, you just went stellar on modifications and this, that, and the other, and just being able to share that and bounce things off you meant a lot to me.
Thanks.
Really did. It really
I
did.
appreciate that. I really do. I don't want to take up all the time. This is your guys' show, but people were popping in. I'm like, you know what? I should try to pop in if I can. And so, but Gareth, doing a great job. Jimmy, keep doing everything that you do. Just being able to see everyone. Blade Walker popping in for a bit.
It's a family. It's a family. And thank you.
I'm filling up today. I'm really filling up on the joy today. So, yeah.
Yeah,
brother.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Take care.
Yeah. Good. Bye. Dakota, you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Cool. Yeah, get that.
Look at that.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going wonderful. How are you doing?
Oh, good. I'm glad
Sorry,
my
sir.
microphone works.
What does that stand
Look at
for
that.
before you do anything? Because you always forget to promote it.
Yes, I definitely do. Thank you so much. Well, this isn't about me by any means. This is all about Jimmy, and we just thank you, Uncle Jimmy, for doing everything that you do for the knife community. And for me, it all started out last year, coming back from like 4 days out of cell phone reach, and get this random email saying they'd like to help me out. And I'm like, is this for real? Like, is I get one of those Prince from India or Prince from Africa scams? Send me your bank account information. And, but anyways, no, I appreciate that. And, everything that you do for everybody. So, getting people started off on the right foot and blessing them with something, on their channel to review and or for giveaways. I just think that's awesome. And it wouldn't be this channel without having my little, I always call this one the little swimmers, but that may not be appropriate for live TV. But super, I don't know
Hang
how you
on.
get acid
I
wash
was
so black.
thinking the same thing.
It's hard telling where my mind goes.
But
I
this
was
one's a
looking at this
permanent
and
part of
thinking
my
the same
collection.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
And you see
and
what color that is, Uncle Jimmy?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Is it kind of green?
yeah, I think they're about the same. Let
Yeah.
me get the light over here.
You're part of the Green Club.
Yep. I've always been called a gringo my whole life, so there we go.
There you go. There you go.
But I always thought it's if you see a green light, you go.
Yeah.
That's how it works in racing.
So yeah,
Well-
I'm just modding as we speak right now. Of course, I got a Tuya Blackbeard that's getting some love in the bath. So always
You do-
something.
You do stellar work. There's no doubt. I mean, absolute stellar work.
Here's
I
the
saw-
other
I-
scale.
Look at that color or that blue.
Yeah, that's well, I saw that purple one that you did that had the marks on it. Let me try to get it here.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and so I thought, wow, what an inspiration! What an inspiration! You have absolutely driven, or in a forerunner, forethought and forerunning in modifications. You really are.
Well-
You do a fantastic job.
I had to have a lot of encouragement along the way, and between you and War Room egging me on to actually try something, and for me, I'm like, YOLO. I guess I'll just screw up my own knife, and if you do a more expensive knife, you're a lot more careful with it. I promise you.
Yeah.
So, thank you for taking my calls at all hours of the day and night, and answering my stupid questions on some of these things. So
No, it's
it really
wonderful.
does mean a lot. I mean, the one I was most nervous about was doing the acid wash with the ferric chloride. Well, we call it ferric chloride since there should be ferrets in Wyoming anyways. But that one I have it hid away in the garage because the kids will be out there playing with it here before if they see it. So
Yep.
and the ano and all of it, grinding on blades. I mean, all the advice you've given me and given other members of the community on how to do this stuff is just outstanding. And I've really taken away with that Sharpie modifications for the blades.
Yeah.
And the very first one I did was, oh gosh, what is that thing called? The Sparrow. And the way that one turned out is just unreal, and that was with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
And the amount of customization that you can do with that is truly mind-blowing. Now, I did find out that once you acid etch it, and if you go to wipe off the blade, because another video is like, you wipe off a layer and you put it back in, when I do that, the marker does come off at that point. I found that out the hard way.
Whoops.
But
you didn't read the fine
it
print.
is what it is, right?
Yeah. Well, you can just imagine somebody that had a real artistic background, what they could do with one of those fine point Sharpies and the different grades of Sharpies. They could, just take that to another level.
Absolutely.
I can, as you're saying that, I can picture like mountains with, like you see where it's got like a smoky haze of a mountain, and then another one and another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you get the depth, like on this one, you can get the depth by doing a couple of washes, and that's just it's simple. I did this one without marker. This one right here was all with fingernail polish, which takes quite a while, and I'm not artistic at all. But I
don't have an artistic bone in my body either.
I don't either. I can't even spell artist. So
what is that?
Yeah, exactly. But
well, Jimmy, again, thank you for all the advice that you give us, and the generosity that you do for smaller channels, because it's like when you did that, I think 6 weeks into having a channel, and it was like, well, is it even worth it at this point? Do I continue to do this, or do I just go do what I need to do on my many other jobs? And that really spurred me into actually saying, you know what, this is a different community. If people are actually looking out for the new guys starting out to grow, that truly is what keeps it alive. Not everybody can be a metal complex, and he's been in there for over a decade now. Who knows? One of the people that you help out might be the next MC, or Melissa Backwoods. Clearly, I'm not the Melissa Backwoods. I'm not attractive enough for that.
Well,
yeah. You're the dark frontwood.
I can't see any of the comments. I think I have to have an account with StreamYard to see comments, or if it may just block out the. Let me see. Oh yeah, it blocks out the screen. So, autistic. That's I just saw that I can pull up comments, but I don't think I can respond. But anyways,
you can. You're responding now.
If it wasn't for your advice on a lot of these things, Jimmy, I wouldn't have attempted so many dang different facets on knife modding. I always just look at it in the light that, and this is for anybody else out there, I'm a nobody, but I'm willing to try.
Absolutely.
And just take your time, think about the process that you're going through, and before you do it, clearly, measure twice and cut once, right?
Absolutely.
But sometimes with me, I just start grinding before even thinking about it. So it is what it is. So
I just bring it big enough to cut this one.
Yeah.
Well, I want to show this. This is one that Darkwater and I, and it's a little dirty right now, but this is the titanium black titanium. And that's one that Darkwater and I talk quite a bit about that, about is it going to work? Is it going to be durable? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
I've got a black titanium on its way. It's sitting with Chris at the moment.
Yeah.
I would wore him in a box over there. I think I'm going to get that box collected this week. I'm hoping to get that box collected. I can't wait to see that knife. It's the first time my wife's turned around and said, "Oh, I like that knife, so I might have to hide that knife." But I can't wait, and thanks for that, Darkwater.
Yeah. Well, had I known your wife liked that so much, I would have done another one. And I mean, I still can. That is not out of. In fact, that other box hasn't even made it to you or been sent yet. So, like, let me know what she likes. If hopefully she's not listening right now, but let me know what knife she's looking at, and I'll source one for her as well.
I do have one more question for you, Darkwater. The other day, when I said if you happen to see one of these on the secondary and you said you just missed one.
Yeah. Well, no
Yeah.
doubt
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Well, see, I wasn't part of the secret 12. I wish I was,
Uh-huh.
but I think you had messaged me personally, Jimmy. So I was looking out there for one, and then I saw BE had one, and I'm like, yo, let me buy that from you because Uncle Jimmy, he's been looking for that, and he says, I know. Wink, wink. I was like, oh, okay. So what I was trying to do is, I see the Warncliffs and I see the regular Spyros.
Uh-huh.
And so I was just going to buy them and, switch them around and make the one you want. But then as soon as he did that or said that, I was like, all right, there's already a plan in place. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll just keep my mouth shut. So I was trying to beat around the bush with you a little bit on there.
And you did a good job.
So appreciate, Gareth and Robo and everybody else that was involved in that. Clearly BE, I think War Room was as well, and probably DVD. I don't know everybody that was involved in that. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
And, it means a lot. And, your grails, we do want to know what your grails are. That way we can keep an eye out.
I've got a list of 5.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any grails. You did ask earlier, Jimmy, if you should mod it. I say resounding. I know everybody's saying no, but I'm going to be going against the grain, and I'm going to mod $1,000 grail knife of mine today. So make it your own, and if you love it the way it is, awesome. If you want to add a little zest to it, zest is probably the wrong word since I heard that used in a different term today. Make it spicy on your own, and I love teal and turquoise, and so I love that colorway, and I'm trying to perfect it. So whatever you want to do to it, I say go ahead if you feel like it. So
well, I still haven't hit on the purple yet because I was wanting to do
Don't let Kelly visit if you make it purple, or Stacy.
in purple, and I haven't hit that magic mark yet. But I did mod this one earlier. I've already cut myself on it. That S90V is sharp. So it's already got a little DNA on it. So
perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was meant to be.
Absolutely.
And KDK also answering my questions. I don't know who else to reach out to when I started modding. Yeah. And just the willingness of this community to share info to get people started is tremendous.
Absolutely.
There's there's a lot of things out there. There's clearly open source information and YouTube University, but just being able to message each other and bounce ideas off of, I think that's fantastic. So
yeah, absolutely.
How many other Beamer BE played a huge role. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, getting to meet everybody, and Jimmy, I haven't got to meet you yet in person. I know that day will come soon. Not soon enough, I'll say it that way. But just getting to meet people in person, like at Blade Show, KDK. I mean, it's like we'd known each other. Even though I didn't get to sit down and talk with him, it was awesome to see him and just actually, share a handshake and a smile. So. Soon, I'm just looking now. I'm looking at the comments. I can't see you guys, but someday DVD Fed Harrison. I knew who he was before he didn't even introduce himself. I'm like, "What's up, Fed?" And he's like, "Who is this guy talking to me?" I think the other one was Jim Cox, or not Jim Cox. It was Jim Miller was the other one that I recognize, from the chats. And, that's what I like about this. You get to see these folks, several times a week. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you, KDK's comment there, Darkwater, your work on the Black Anno is looking so good. It is not easy. Okay. I will tell you, it's hit or miss, truly. And I thought I had the process nailed down. Sometimes it doesn't. You can do the best prep work and everything, and you'll get a completely different result. Yeah. So right now, here is Sean Weiss's what the heck is this, Proteon? Hopefully you say that. And it's got all these clouds and it's flaking here in the corner. And, it's like you could get stressed out about something like that, or you can just, what do you call it? Buck up and
redo it.
move on and make it
Yeah.
even better. So,
Yeah.
he's actually texting back and forth right now, but the black anno has been hard because, there is information out there on it, but they're not giving you all the pieces to the puzzle. So I have spent many nights thinking about chemically how I can do this right, and mechanically, as far as prep work, and that's how my mind works. And I've had some very fantastic results, and I've had some really horrible results. So I think I have I don't know if this is fantastic or horrible, but no, it's horrible, because as it just came off on the paper towel here. You don't want that. So it's hit or miss with the black anno. So
It is. This one was done 3 or 4 times before I finally lit on this one. It was done 3 or 4 times, and it's getting skinned up. Of course, it can. But these scales here, they've been every color in the rainbow, and they was actually used as my sacrificial, my negative, on the black anno. And Darkwater, you know what this looked like.
Yep.
When I got out of that bag, it was absolutely horrible.
That one there, when I first saw your pictures of it, I thought it was carbon fiber. I thought it was I forgot the type of carbon. This carbon. I thought it was like this.
Yeah.
It did look like shred carbon fiber for sure.
Well, yeah. I stole that right from Darkwater. I saw his purple one, and I said, I could do that. And I tried it. Yeah. And it lit up that teal is what I wound up with on it. So
I just figured, because crystal titanium is such an actual expensive process, and the machine that you have to do crystal time, like there's got to be another way. And then I remember watching this, I don't know, they always put stupid shorts on YouTube, and I don't have TikTok, but I imagine TikTok and all that. But every once in a while, one of those videos is a gem, and I've used 2 of them in the last month, namely being, that crystal tie. And basically all I'm doing, and for all the knife modders that are listening, and you guys that want to try it, I'm using a Dremel with a 2-inch disc, and I'm just holding it up, and I'm just hitting your surface, just alternating. I'll do a couple pattern this way, and then I'll do it this way, and then I'll do an angular, and until the whole surface area is covered. Projectiles are sharp. He should be getting his knife. Either he got it yesterday or he's getting it tomorrow. I had to do that with his, and I tell you what, getting rid of laser work is really tough. You really have to grind on it, and I didn't want to absolutely destroy his saber tooth, but that's how I decided to do it. Anyways, that stupid video that I saw on Facebook was this red. They did this metallic red car, and I always just like the way that the machined looks when they're surface finishing a car.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to do that with titanium. Why not?
I saw that. Then they put a candy over it.
Yes, that exact one, Gareth. And I was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Now, with a Dremel, you cannot hold it at the same angle as you would an angle grinder. So I figured that out real quick. So
yeah. I used the little tiny wheels on the Dremel on mine.
I'm using a little bit bigger one just because I didn't want to hit the screw on the on the titanium.
Yeah.
Mo Patty said here, I remember when Darkwater started, he and I used to discuss his logo. Absolutely. I bounced a lot of ideas on her. And, again, just willingness to reach out and people actually responding to you. She didn't know me from Adam, and she absolutely helped me out. And so, Mo Patty, I appreciate you with the tremendous amount of feedback last year when we were doing this. And again, I told you, if you wanted me to do one of your annos, just send it my way as a token of my appreciation.
Yeah.
So I'm discovering something new here, where I think my comments are on not on the top comments. So the ones that I can highlight. Sorry, I'm learning. Like I can't see Mo Paddy's one on this on StreamYard, but I can see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to highlight that, but I can't.
Hang on, just say I got to step out for just a second. I'll be right back.
Teal under black.
Huh?
I'm reading K Mason's message here. What does he mean by teal under black? I did purple over black. It all depends on your voltage. So that's one of the things that there was no advice on there was with a black anode because no one had got it is can I go from black to color or can I go from color to black? Well, that answer is still out there because I got yours, Gareth, on that KB. The black turned out just fine. And then I etched or scratched the surface off and then did purple over it. But I think the black came in at 45 volts. But yesterday I had black come in at 25 volts, which it's like, what the heck? It's got to be the different grades and qualities of titanium.
Yeah.
Hardware takes me, I have to get 85 volts to get hardware black for some reason. So has to be different grades of titanium.
That's why I think we're battling. Because me and you chatted about this, me and Uncle Jimmie chatted about this. You see the back, I can get a slight blue, but on the pocket clip, I could get a better blue. And this I've actually even sandblasted to try and get rid of. But I'm sure it comes down to the grade of titanium.
Grade or imperfections, like if I've had it to where I've had it absolutely sterile environment clean and I still get a smudge or something in there. It's like, why? What did I do? It just makes you want to pull your hair out. But so yeah, a lot of this is for me, it's complete experimenting. To get teal over black, if I do a 45 volt black and then I do or etch it and then do a say 86 volt teal, what does that do to the black? Well, I finally did that the other day because I was like, you know what? This is my knife. It's a 45 volt black. I'm going to try teal. And it totally bubbled off all the black. I mean, it destroyed it. So it's like, again, just like with color, you can't go with a lower base color first and then go do a higher other colors. So especially black. Black is temperamental, just like that. I was hoping black would be more durable as far as, or I shouldn't say durable, resilient with that voltage change. But again, the root of that thing is the voltage, and that's what's changing. So you're basically changing the surface underneath that oxide layer with your voltage. So that's why it's doing that.
So I've just highlighted a comment there from Gadgets and Gadgets. Uncle Jimmie and Darkwater, you've both met Craig. Craig's the guy at my work whose equipment I was using and we were playing around with stuff. So he was the guy trying to help me get the right voltage and all of that. And he has come up with that Viva rack, whatever, ladies rack, whatever you want to call it, to maybe help to get higher voltages. And I know we were asking about amperages. And I know, Darkwater, you've found out that amperages make a big, because me and Uncle Jimmie were talking about this, that you found out that the amperages also make a big difference.
Yeah, I got that from Darkwater. He said, what's your amperage? Duh, I don't know whatever the factory sent this thing to me. So I got to playing with that some. So, Morgan?
Well, the amperage does have a lot to do with it. And we're actually, when you pull your workout, are you letting it, say I'm doing an 86 volt teal, like I just have right now on this, let's pull these out of the water. Do I leave it in there? 86 is 86, right? But if I let that amperage, you can watch that. That actually is showing you your reactivity from your electrolyte solution to your voltage on the surface of that metal. So as that amperage trickles down to 0, that's the result that you're getting for that color at that voltage. So that's telling you how done your piece of metal is.
Right.
Now with these cheap Chinesium variable power supplies, if you leave it in there and it's trickling down, if you leave it in there for any length of time, somehow you'll get an over voltage and actually produce a higher spectrum color. So that's why I do want to, spend the $1,000 on a good variable power supply. That way there is no over voltages. So
Yeah.
but just watch that when you're anodizing, watch that amperage trickle down. Okay.
Yeah.
If you put something in the solution and it is like wildly your amperage is just blowing up or your wattage is going up, you probably have something else on that titanium. You may have left a washer on there. You may there was a Kaiser I was doing and it had actually embedded steel in the titanium. You can't get it out. So that's something you'll just have to, work around or be satisfied with the result that happens. Because if you have a ceramic bead or steel on there, it's going to act completely different.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking here with Caleb. Darkwater, I think we need to do a live together. I know you've done lots with this. Sorry, just the squirrels jumping.
And people ask me if I'm using anything really special. I don't. I use baking soda. I mean, it's right here. I don't use TSP. I want to be able to do this inside my house, which I am down in the basement right now. And for the amount that I put in there, I don't have any set like scoops that I put in there. I basically do an isolator on the surface. I mix it in, add a little bit more, until I keep mixing it until it starts to precipitate out of the water. So when you have stuff left on the bottom and you can't mix it in, just add a splash more distilled water with it. And also distilled you have to use. I guess you don't have to, but you're going to get imperfections. Add just a touch more distilled water and let that mix in, and then that's when you're saturated.
The other day, it had been a while since I had done an anode. And so I go out there and I get everything ready and I put everything in to get the voltage I want, drop it in there, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I get it out, looking at it. I get the manual out, I'm looking at it. I drop it back in, absolutely nothing. I turn the voltage up, absolutely nothing. My baking soda, I guess, it went and dissipated too much. So I just had basically distilled water, and it wasn't doing a thing in there. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to give this machine away because it went out on me after half a dozen uses, So yeah, you got to kind of watch that too and get fresh stuff every once in a while.
So we mixed. I can't remember what my ratios were, but our first ones were way too high, and then the next lot we tried lower. And this knife had us pulling out our hair. I was phoning the experts.
Yeah. But KDK has a good point on there. He said, plus you could control. Let me read that comment, or could you pin that comment from KDK?
I'm looking for it right now.
It's about 10 comments up, I believe.
About the speed?
So, that again, not everybody talks about this. How I get good fades is you don't crank that son of a gun all the way up. This is a 3-volt 0 to I think 120 power supply. You don't just crank the son of a gun to if you're doing that and I'm doing a fade, it's going to be like pull it out of the solution that fast. Everything I do is by hand. So if you're controlling the amount of water coming out of the hose, it's easier to gauge how you're filling up the bucket or you're anodizing the scale. And so if you have it maxed on 3, it's going to turn quick. If you have it on 0.5, it's going to go really slow. But if you want to get a really cool color gradient, you want to consider a lower amperage, like base amperage. I usually do it around a 1 to a 1.5 when I'm doing a fade. If I'm going to get after it and just do a straight up color, the max I ever go is 2.53. Where the 3 came from, I have no idea. But that's the max I've ever used is 2.53 amps. So, and if you guys have any questions, just contact me. Why I started doing modding is it's not like the YouTube channels bring in a massive amount a month. The $190 that I make a month on YouTube is cool. It just doesn't support my knife addiction. So being able to do this and provide some cool work to the community and actually fund this crazy hobby that we have, that's why I've went headlong into it. And I just figure, again, if someone else can do it, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
like Craig's saying there, we went, I had a plastic container to begin with. Then he's got a
is that your buddy right there?
ultrasonic. That's him, yeah.
Let me see, back camera. He wants to know what containers I use. Here's my setup right now. And wow, this is totally reversed. I don't know why the camera's reversed, but it's making me sick to my stomach. So, anyways, it's just these snap and lock containers. That way, there's no effort into getting these out. And then I run, and this is on one of my members only videos. I bought these 99-cent spatulas from Walmart, which, South Africa, you don't have these, but I'm sure you have stainless spatulas.
We
And
got lots
basically,
of
you just
tiny
want
stuff.
a wider metal field. I heard if you use titanium, it's awesome. I don't have titanium. What you're wanting to do is flow electrons through that water, and why not use something that conducts really, really well? So I modded this. I cut this up, folded it over so I can set on the back of here, and then you have a contact point, as you can see here, and that's just it. You can switch from bath to bath that fast.
Mm-hmm.
When you're done, put your junk down, lock it up, and you're good to go.
Yep.
So that's what I use, just plastic containers.
That's what I use. Plastic containers. Yep.
I'll put up Darkwater's link now.
Sorry, I'll get back to the comments here.
Yeah, because it's. Hey, give me this link. Stop arguing. Sorry, somebody asked for a link, so I want to get it up quickly. It's
That's
kind
awesome,
of hard.
Brian F. Well, who else is waiting in the queue? I feel like I've been on here for an hour, and
We've got Eagle Scout sitting there.
I do want to. Can I give a quick shout out? I mean, clearly there's too many people to shout out. SC Knife Monkey posted in the comments earlier, but my hands were messed up as I was anodizing. I did get a package from SC Knife Monkey, and I just wanted to. I don't know. Can you see me, or is it messed up?
No, you're fine.
Yep.
Okay, because on my screen it shows about 1 inch of camera, so for some reason. But I did get a package, and this is that leather slip from SC Knife Monkey, and he did my dark water anchor on there, which I appreciate.
Very
This
cool.
is all hand tooling. And he also sent a really cool parts tray. I don't know if you can see that either, but it's got his logo on the inside. So already put to good use. So thank you for that. And Blade Walker posted right before, I don't know if he's still on, but he said he would like to get one of my a custom dark water knife, and you let me know what it is and we'll make it happen. So that's what I'm going to say. This is not about me though. This is about Jimmy. And again, Jimmy, thank you for everything that you do and the advice. And, that does give a huge encouragement to new channels to get something like that, to get a knife in, or to have you, get that email saying that you want to help my channel grow. It makes you feel like you're worth it, like you have some sort of worth. And, that's a huge feeling when, anybody that has a channel knows how much effort is put into these to get these to go. And then on the flip side of that coin, how much effort you are putting into modding these knives and to sending out from your own free will in your pocket to these channels. That's why you deserve everything, Jimmy. So thank you.
I appreciate you saying that. I really do. But this is a great community, and you know, there's just so much love here. There really is. There's so
There
much,
is.
and yeah,
Keep saying the
Yeah.
family.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
All right.
Well,
Well,
Morgan, thank you.
yes, thank you,
Thank
Jimmy,
you.
and let everybody else come on. I apologize to take so much dang time.
It's fun. That's
It's great. I learned some more stuff. I've been taking notes.
Yeah, I'm commenting, or I want to say, your dark wash is you and Paul Might. You guys have the darkest of dark washes, and I don't know how you get it so dark. I mean, I try to follow that same process like you told me, and mine comes out a little more charcoal versus black, and you know, that's just it. Is like even on the on this custom one here, I don't know if you can see it in the light, but yours even has a nice sheen on top. Do you put a coating over that black wash?
No,
Yeah, so
no.
that's fantastic. Mine's like super matte, and this one's kind of shiny black, and I like that.
You know what? There's some funny stuff going on in some steel. I was telling Dan Kinman, every once in a while you get something that's got some kind of something wrong with it, or something the steel did. I've got one penguin, or not a parrot, that's got a perfect oval in it that's a different color, and it was in the same bath, and it was cleaned the same, but it had a perfect oval in it. So it you know, sometimes it's a crapshoot. It really is.
I just think I didn't put enough ferrets inside my container there, so I'm gonna have to crush some more up and get that a little bit stronger ferrets in there. So
ferret teeth.
Yeah.
Using ferret teeth. You
Yeah.
meant to use the cage with the holes in the bottom so it all drains out.
Oh man.
Gidget said, if we had to build our own power supply, what would be the max DC voltage we would aim at? Good Lord. I'm not an engineer. I mean, I don't know if you need more than 3, to be honest, because again, at max 2.5, what he said, max voltage, is that what he said?
Max,
no.
max
I mean,
DC voltage.
Oh, DC voltage.
Trust Craig to go and give the questions like this. You must see that guy, the stuff he makes just playing around. And like when I'm at work late and he's in his office playing around and getting all excited because he's like finally cracked some, I don't know if I could even say on you. He's cracked something that somebody else has gone and designed, and they're not giving him the information that he needs because he needs to work on that machine. And then he'll go and crack their server drives or whatever it is to get that information. You see him come dancing at his office. It's so fun to watch.
Well, I'm curious because now that he's got me thinking. Once you get above 100 volts, it starts to gray out the titanium, right? Okay, what happens if you go to 150? What color happens in between there? Nobody knows. So who knows? Maybe you can get to the black spectrum, over 110, 115 volts through regular means. I don't know.
I don't either.
So I guess that would just be, experimentation as well. And who knows? Maybe you pioneer a whole new power supply and you just get a retire off that because you just sold something that actually is, more useful.
Yeah.
So, Craig, I can get my hands on titanium cutoffs. Are we working late the next couple of nights? I need more knife money.
Yeah. Dark water. That's when I got that black that I got. I used, instead of stainless, I told you my fork was just going ape. I used titanium. I used one of the scales an extra scale that I had, and it blackened it up and it made it look awful. But that's when I finally got that black. But I used the titanium on the negative.
And maybe that's what I need to do is get find a titanium spoon to use.
Yeah.
I know you've seen what happened with my stainless one. I mean, this is the beautiful oxide layer that it creates.
Yeah.
And it goes absolutely haywire, but it definitely did the job. But
yeah, Yeah.
Again, it's all about experimenting.
It is. It is. There's a mad scientist.
Craig's doing it right now. I can guarantee you. I can picture him doing it in my head right now. And if I wasn't on my phone and on my computer, I'd be calling him on WhatsApp to have a look at his video with him right now.
I just got a text message from Homer, I believe. So, I don't know what it is, but I'll check it out here in a minute. But yeah, I mean, again, just play with it and
Yep.
do what you can. I mean, my stuff is super basic. Everybody thinks I've got all this professional setup, but I just tried to make it so it's more of an assembly line, and I could keep things in a sterile and like a clean environment, not sterile environment, but keep everything the same for consistency.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. I should have kept better notes as I was going along on different things.
Don't worry, you've got them here, Uncle Jimmy. You've got the video form.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
I did addicted to blades.
Ginger Fisher said he's got some titanium bar ends he could hook us up with.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a friend, but he's in Joburg, and they make stuff for rockets and stuff like that. And they do a lot of, so he's got quite a bit of offcuts in that of titanium. But then I also got thinking, when I was at, forgot his name, the knife maker here in South Africa, when I did my video at his house before we went over to Blade Show. His burglar guards up or on his gate to keep the monkeys out was sheets of titanium where they had the knives cut out of them, water jetted out of them. So he had these sheets of titanium to keep the monkeys out. So I think I know where else I can get some from.
Yep.
Brian
Yes,
F has it right.
Francis Maffei. Thanks, Kidman. Thanks. There we are. And DVD. Both of them got that.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, Doc, I've just noticed, I think we're cutting into Zach's time, yeah?
Yep. I'm out. You guys have a good one. I'll be listening in the background while I'm just playing with it.
Take care.
Thanks, brother. Cheers.
All right. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Gareth.
Thank you.
Cheers. Eagle Scout, you ready? Okay. Cool. And then after Eagle Scouts, Uncle Jimmy, we'll do your giveaway.
Yep.
Okay.
What's happening, gentlemen? How are y'all doing today?
Wonderful. And you?
Oh man, I'm doing good. I've been this has just been an emotional roller coaster for me because I remember whenever I reached 100 subs, you sent this knife to me. This Bird Blades Kara 2, and I really wanted to give up whenever I reached 100 subs. Sorry, guys. But you giving this to me really motivated me to keep going. And sorry.
It's all good.
And so yeah, I appreciate you sending this to me, and this is something that will never leave my collection ever.
Cool.
I mean the brass anno on this or bronze anno is really cool, and it's just something that I will keep forever because this as I said did help me continue to grow my channel. And you also sent me that I think it was an Ethan Grow or something, the red one with the brass. You sent that to me for a giveaway, and Brand New American sent me something that you customized, and it's just you've really helped me, Jimmy.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
And
I really do.
your work actually inspired me to make my own like customize my own knife. This is a Gym Knives Rhino. I dyed the scales purple on this.
Cool.
The purple looks good.
Yeah, that is cool.
It
Yeah.
turned out a little darker than I wanted it to, but it still looks really cool.
Yeah.
And your work inspired me to do this. Although it took me a while to muster up the courage to do it, because I was like, I really don't want to. I really don't want to mess this up. So yeah, there's
I know that feeling, and
yeah.
that was like at the time one of my most expensive knives. I won it on Bees Blades. I know that feeling, but it was the
Yes.
only titanium one I had. So
Yeah, we put this up there, and I'm gonna move this. And like, this community has just been so good to me. I remember, as I said, whenever I started, I barely had anything in the like barely any knives. I had a very small knife collection, and I really wasn't into knives. But then I found DBD, EDC with DBD, B EDC, B's blades. I found all those really just awesome dudes, like just the best people ever, especially DVD and BEDC.
Mm-hmm.
And
who's
I
DBD?
uh um uh and I learned of you from DBD, Jimmy. And I remember whenever I first reached 100 subs, as I said earlier, you contacted me about this, about sending this over to me, and that's probably one of the greatest days of my life.
Cool.
Was
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to send you a bunch of my channel stickers to put in little swag packs for whenever you send out
Thank you.
knives to people.
Thank
I'll
you.
probably send you like 10 to 20 probably.
Thank
So
you.
so I'll send you a couple, and you can keep a couple as well. Um and your contribution to sorry, I'm getting emotional again.
It's cool, brother.
Oh man. Your contribution to the EDC community has just been so good, and I really appreciate it.
I appreciate your kind words. I truly do. It's always a pleasure on my side.
Yeah,
It really is.
and as you said earlier, you're not the one that's used to getting things. Like, you're not the one that usually you're the one that gives, and you're the one that is giving and not receiving. So it's been really uh really cool to see you happy like that and receive you like that. So
This is
Very nice.
this has been an emotional few hours. There's no
yeah,
doubt.
yeah. It
There's no,
has.
yeah. It
I've
really.
actually held out better than I thought I was.
Oh, you're awesome. You're awesome, Gareth.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
was a whole team effort, thanks to
Yeah,
Robo and
Yeah.
yeah.
very much.
So anyway, I love you so much, Jimmy. As I said, thank you again,
Well,
and
thank you.
I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And remember, guys, always be prepared.
All right. Thank you. Take care now.
You too.
Thank you, Scott. Uncle Jimmy, you ready?
Yes.
You do.
Yes. I'm ready. I'll put some swag in with this. I've got
You want it?
it's an
You-
HX Outdoors D2. I did an entropic finish on the scales because they are titanium. So I did an entropic finish on the scales. And this is random paint splatter on the blade. So let's give this puppy away.
If Kathleen wasn't here, I would have said something about that. I'll keep quiet. Sorry, Kathleen, I'm not saying a word.
All right.
Do you want to choose a number or a range? Do you want me to choose a range and a number, or
Yeah, you do it. You do the name,
me do
range,
it?
number.
Okay. And if it can be an international, because I can get that knife sent out this side if anybody in South Africa or anywhere else,
Okay.
when I can wait, because I got that package to come through. So
Okay. If it goes international, then yeah, we can work at. If it's
I'll
national,
sort it out.
we'll use this. I'll
Okay,
throw mine up there.
perfect. Number range. There is go from 300 to 400.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't say anything. Uh, okay. Right. Where's my spear? Okay. On the spear. I thought that fell when you flicked that. Okay, go for it.
Also, while everybody's putting their name or numbers in, DVD, I used his discount code and got this for $25. I mean, you can't beat.
No.
Yeah, D2 and titanium. But yeah, DVD's code and Faithful EDC's also got a code there now. I found out, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty
So,
cool.
with you saying that, I wasn't going to mention it on here because this one's about you. But I'm so excited. I've been other than Pickled still sending me stuff. I've had one of the big companies, Woburn. They're sending me 2 lights to review, and they've given me a code as well. I earn 10% or something on that code, which I've been in such a what's his name on how I want to do that, because I'd rather give that 10% back. And with chatting to my mom and chatting to Chris and that, I can use that 10% to buy other torches to use for giveaways. So that can help my channel that way. So yeah, I've got it. I didn't want to put it up tonight. But look at, but that they're on their way to me at the moment.
Yeah,
And I don't know if I can mention the one because I don't see it anywhere on their sites. But yeah, we've been sending me 2 lots of stuff, which I'm quite excited about. So,
That is too cool. That is too cool.
okay. Should we throw next 20 minutes? 20 minutes. Okay, next 2 hours, throw up the red. 20 seconds to the red, please. Yeah, because I think everybody's coming in here.
Yeah, there's a couple that just came in.
Okay. And thanks everyone for the congrats on that. Thanks, DVD.
Thank you, DVD.
It's for all the Knot family.
There's a stop.
Okay. We'll let Adventure 50 get in.
Yep.
No, he's too lucky. But it's fine. We'll let him in on this one. He won my last one, actually. Adventure 50 won my first one. From you, Uncle Jimmie.
Ah, cool.
So, right. So the number. Oh, it's smudged. It was 343. But now it looks like Chinese. It's smudged. Let me.
343.
3. Here we go. Rewrite it.
Yep.
So, Ginger Fisher.
I like that number.
Okay. 343. Oh. 316. 337. I see it so far close to 330. Sorry, 337. 339.
Hang on.
Oh, gentleman of order. 342.
Yep.
I'm seeing gentleman of honor.
I believe that's it.
Just double checking. Yep,
Yep.
gentleman of honor. Congratulations. Good job.
All
I
right.
can't see anyone else. Anyone else see it? Okay, so everyone else is saying as well.
All right. He's local, isn't he? He's stateside.
Yeah, as far as I know, gentleman of honor.
There's my email. Jimmie Crow 718 at yahoo.com. Get in touch with me and I will get it sent out to you. Sound good?
Wait. I had him. Oh, there. He said yes, Texas.
Okay, cool. Well, you get that and screenshot that or whatever, and you get in touch with me and I'll get it out to you, sir. All right. Take care now.
I think we should wind it down because I wasn't planning on going too much into Zach's live. I really apologize. But this has been so good. And Uncle Jimmie, I just want to thank you for everything you do. You know,
I want to thank you and everybody out there for everything. It's just amazing. I'm just totally blown away and totally honored. Totally honored. So thank you. Thank you again.
and I'll get you added to the secret group. I was trying on my hood just now, but I can't put my jacket on while I'm so they're not. So yes, thank you everybody for coming and taking the time out
And thank you.
come to this. And thank you for the secret society, the Bladen Arties. And yeah, let's wrap it up. Keep well, keep sharp. Thank you, everyone.
Stay safe.
Yes. I think we're out, Uncle Jimmie.